How many of you here know someone who has a learning disability such as autism spectrum disorder? According to a recent survey conducted by Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, about 7.66% of children ages 3 to 17 have a learning disability. Applied behavior analysis is a well-established way to help kids cope with autism, but not many people know about this form of psychology. With an increased prevalence of learning disabilities in the United States, it's essential to know the benefits from applied behavior analysis. As a psych major and a minor in child development, I've done a lot of research into this type of psychology, and I'm also hoping to enroll in the master's program offered here at FSU. Today I'm going to tell you a brief history of how applied behavior analysis came about, 2 different ways in which it's currently used today, and about Florida State University's great ABA program. So first, I'd like to tell you how applied behavior analysis became the field it is today. It's rooted in behaviorism, which is the belief that you can acquire behavior through conditioning. And one of the most well-known fathers of behaviorism is John B. Watson. He's most known for his experiment Little Albert in 1920, where he basically conditioned a little boy, less than a year old, to be scared of a white rat. So he would place the boy and the rat in the same room and clang pots together and make the kid cry. And he would do this again and again and again until little Albert basically cried whenever he saw the rat. So what Watson learned from this experiment was that fears can be learned. Another very important professor of behaviorism was B.F. Skinner. He was known for creating the Skinner box and doing lots of research into operant conditioning. This is when behavior can be changed by giving rewards or consequences. And this is different from classical because he focused on voluntary behavior. Finally, we have the founding father of applied behavior analysis, Ivar Lovis, and he developed the Lovis method. He was one of the first to provide empirical proof that autism spectrum disorder can be helped by applied behavior analysis. And according to the Journal of Early and Intensive Behavior Intervention, it is cited that over 500 articles have been published showing the effectiveness of the Lovis technique with children with autism. Now that you have a basic understanding of where ABA came from, I'm going to tell you how it's used today. So as I previously stated, it's well known the most for helping kids with autism. And according to autismspeaks.org, ABA is safe and effective treatment for ASD. The techniques taught by ABA can foster basic skills such as looking, imitating, and listening. But also it's helpful with developing kids' complex skills such as reading, conversing, and understanding another person's perspective. But another interesting way that applied behavior analysis is used today is in the workplace, and it's used to promote employee productivity. So basically your bosses will enact little reward programs or ways to boost the morale. They've even used incentive programs to give you time paid off to kind of reinforce your good behavior. Lastly, I'm going to tell you about the awesome applied behavior analysis program here that FSU offers. It's on the Panama City campus, and as stated on FSU's website, it is accredited by the Association for Behavior Analysis International. It's one of the only 14 accredited programs in the United States, and graduate curriculum has been pre-approved by the Behavior Analyst Certification Board. It was created by Dr. John Bailey in 1999, and he's also a professor here. He still teaches psychology. And FSU has a unique program called the FSU Early Childhood Autism Program, also known as ECAP, and that was established in 2001. FSU ECAP provides graduate students with the unique opportunity to provide home-based, individualized behavior therapy to kids with developmental disorders. An example of what graduate students are currently working on in this program are teaching kids and teenagers with autism spectrum disorder how to deal with different aspects of safety. So they kind of inform them on abduction prevention or how to deal with bullies in school. And as a board-certified behavior analyst, you have many types of jobs. You're not just restricted to working with kids with learning disabilities. You can work in schools alongside parents and teachers, developing better learning curriculums for students. You can critique and evaluate the programs that the school already has enacted, and you can help with language development. You can help kids who have been abused. There's many different ways that you can apply this master's degree. And based on an informal survey of master's graduates taken in spring of 2012, starting salaries for BCBAs range from $45,000 to $70,000. To summarize, applied behavior analysis is a very important facet of psychology. I've told you that it's stemmed in behaviorism, it helps kids with autism, and it can be used in the workplace. Also, FSU is a great program here. So applied behavior analysis is my favorite part of psychology because it can help kids, and hopefully I've sparked your interest, informed you on a part of psychology you didn't already know, and who knows, maybe even inspired a few of you to look into our program here.